How do concurrent powers differ from enumerated powers? Imagine a government where different levels share responsibilities, yet some powers are clearly assigned to specific branches. Understanding how powers are distributed within a government can reveal a lot about how laws are made, enforced, and managed. Today, we will explore the differences between concurrent powers and enumerated powers to clarify how authority is divided and exercised. Enumerated powers are specific authorities granted explicitly to the federal government by the Constitution. These powers are listed directly within the document, primarily in Article 1, Section 8. They include the power to coin money, regulate interstate commerce, declare war, establish post offices, and maintain armed forces. Because these powers are clearly written, they define the scope of federal authority and limit the government to only those functions explicitly mentioned. For example, the federal government cannot impose a tax on exports because that power is not listed among the enumerated powers. On the other hand, concurrent powers are those shared by both the federal government and state governments. These powers are not specifically listed in the Constitution but are necessary for both levels to function effectively. Examples include the power to levy taxes, borrow money, establish courts, and enforce laws. Both levels of government can exercise these powers simultaneously, which often leads to overlapping responsibilities. For instance, both state and federal governments can collect taxes from citizens, but each may do so for different purposes and under different regulations. The key difference lies in the scope and source of authority. Enumerated powers are explicitly granted to the federal government and define what it can do directly. Concurrent powers are shared and allow both federal and state governments to operate within their own spheres while working together on common issues. This division helps maintain a balance of power, preventing any one level from becoming too dominant. In summary, enumerated powers are specific and listed directly in the Constitution, establishing the limits of federal authority. Concurrent powers are shared responsibilities that both federal and state governments can exercise simultaneously. This distinction ensures a flexible yet structured system of governance, allowing different levels of government to address the needs of their citizens effectively.